let the record show that I did vote for Mr. Inslee's amendment, and that just scares the hell out of me.
Well, you want to go home now?
I have an amendment at the desk, Mr. Chairman.
It's in the folder.
It's in the folders.
Mr. Young, number 69.
Mr. Young, number 169?
169.
Huh?
69.
Oh, number 69. It's in everybody's folder. Without objection, amendment will be considered as read, printed record. The gentleman may proceed for 5 minutes.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, I also have a colloquy following my amendment on another subject. Is that all right with the chairman?
Yes.
Okay. My amendment is quite simple. It would make marine life rescue and response activity eligible for the competitive grant program set forth in Section 605 of H.R. 3534. The Deepwater Horizon disaster provides an example of the impacts of oil spills on marine species. As of last month, 639 birds, 103 sea turtles, and 2 dolphins have been rescued and being treated by volunteer organizations in the Gulf of Mexico. Institutional animal rescue response has been outstanding, but the magnitude of the injury has overwhelmed local resources. Alaska experienced a similar event with the Exxon Valdez, ran aground in Prince William Sound in 1989. The total marine species included a loss of 2,800 sea otters and 2,500 marine mammals. As the Gulf and Exxon Valdez are demonstrated, this is a specialized field that requires specialized response facilities and expertise. My amendment would assist these important efforts so that if there should be an unfortunate tragedy occur, adequate resources are ready and able to respond. It's a very simple amendment, Mr. Chairman, in an attempt to try to recognize, yes, we should have better response, these type of things.
Would the gentleman yield?
You gladly yield.
I commend the gentleman from Alaska for his amendment. I'm prepared to accept it.
Good. Good. Hallelujah.
You yield back?
I yield back.
Any other discussion of the gentleman from Alaska's amendment? If not, the question is on the gentleman from Alaska's amendment. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. Opinion chair, the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Amendment is adopted.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank the committee. I had planned on offering this amendment. This is for a colloquy. It's very important for the protection and sustainable development of natural resources in the Central Bering Sea. It's an area of vital importance to the nation and the entire world. And if the chairman will allow me to make the statement, I will forego the amendment that the chairman will state his willingness to assist me in having this important provision added to the legislation when we go to the floor. The ongoing oil spill crisis in the Gulf of Mexico and the resulting environmental and economic damage to the surrounding region is a harsh reminder of the devastating impact of environmental tragedies and the extreme importance of safety and prevention. The state of Alaska is no longer is no stranger to the destructive impacts of oil spill. The effects of the Exxon Valdez spill still linger in some areas of our economy. As you may be aware, I historically highlighted the need for having a functioning harbor at St. George, Alaska. St. George is the middle of the Central Bering Sea, an area that has one of the most bountiful fisheries and richest bird and marine mammal habitats in the entire world. It also may contain vast amounts of oil and gas. Over the years, the island of St. George and Bering Sea area have experienced an increasing amount of vessel accidents and disasters, both fatal and non-fatal, as development of natural resources has expanded. The longer the area goes without a fully functioning alternate harbor, the greater the risk that the Central Bering Sea will experience an incident that will severely disrupt the surrounding ecosystem, economics, and natural resources. It is essential that the harbor of St. George is made fully functional. The purpose of my amendment is to enhance marine ecosystem health and for the protection of the marine environment, including important ecological areas, the fisheries from oil spills and other pollution in the Central Bering Sea, by having a safe, fully functioning harbor that will be designated as the place of a refuge in case of a marine incident or prevent or to respond to threats of environmental damage such as an oil spill. Making the relative inexpensive improvements necessary to make St. George a fully functioning harbor will serve as an insurance policy for the entire Bering Sea region. Mr. Chairman, if I may, for those that, this is little tiny islands out here, and the mainland's here, but it's right in the middle of where all this event's going to occur, and I'm trying to make this a safe harbor, primarily for the Coast Guards to be stationed there instead of about 900 miles down here or up here. It's really a central area. That's what this is all about. I know this is not germane to this committee, but you serve in the same committee. It is germane, and that's where I'm going to need your help.
The gentleman yield.
Gladly yield.
The chairman or the gentleman from Alaska is perfectly aware that we both serve on both this committee and the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee together. His amendment would appear to be basically within the jurisdiction of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. Their bill has been jointly referred to this committee as well, and I did have a discussion with Chairman Oberstar today, and we will consult with each other on any bill and/or bills that may come to the floor. So we will work with the gentleman from Alaska in resolving this particular issue.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate that. It'd be greatly appreciated, and both chairmen. Thank you. Yield back to balance.
Gentleman yields back. The gentleman from Arizona, Mr. Grijalva, have an amendment?